So yeah, I'm just going to work my way out. I think that's about all you can really see in this bit by the look of it. So it's pretty awesome. But I've got to admit, so far that's definitely been my favourite bit. I really enjoyed that.
Hey there.
Oh yeah.
I was talking when Daddy wanted to catch me, but now they can catch me. And I said, "You'll never catch me. You'll never catch me."
So yeah, we've like I said, we've got the Elizabethan Gardens down there, so we'll go and check that out after. But at the moment, I just want to see what else there is. There's that timber frame building, so I'm going to go and have a look at that. It is pretty busy down there. There's a lot of people down that bit and a lot of the tents. But it will be interesting to go and check that out. But yeah, I'm really pleased to came and check this particular area out. It's really good. Oh wow, look at that. Talk about a beautiful camera shot. Look at that. And, you know, like I said, I love my extreme camera angles. I'm in heaven with places like this. That's awesome. Look at that. Cool. Right, so let's work my way back out, and we'll have a check and see what else there is. Right, so I've actually not checked this area out. That's where the storage rooms were. So just thought I'd have a quick look at this particular bit. Quite sure what's in here. I'll have a look. Give everybody a round of applause. Gosh, it's right. The State Apartments. Well, they don't look like that anymore, that's for sure. Look at that. So the buildings directly ahead comprise of a handsome set of state apartments. As I said, clearly not like that now. So I love the carvings actually. These are nice. These pillars, I like that. We've got these high windows again. Look. Again, the disembodied fireplaces, which you see scattered out where there would have been a floor, and there's a doorway over there. That's the bit you couldn't get to up there. So I can see there's a doorway over here, so we'll go and check that out in a minute. Go and have a quick look. Yeah, we've got these what would have been stone pillars scattered around. There's quite a few of them. There's one over there as well. So obviously this would have been a really high space with a ceiling on it. So as always, I see a dark room. I have to go and check it out and see what it is. Oh, cool. There's no one in here at the minute, which is good. I wonder what this would have been used for. Pretty awesome, look at that. Wow, a staircase. I wonder if I can go up there and have a look. So, got this doorway here with this pretty cool iron doorway, you know, like grate across it, which is pretty awesome. But while it's quiet and there's no one here, I want to go and have a look at this. So, let's go and check it out. So far, my new camera seems to be holding out pretty well actually. I'm really pleased with that. So I'm just going to work my way up these steps and we'll have a look, see what's up here. Thank you. Oh wow, there's loads of graffiti in the walls here. Look, there's loads of it. Some of it really old as well by the look of it. It's interesting. Yeah, 1853 on this one, so that's old. Huh. And one over there, 1831. So you can always tell when you see this really old kind of graffiti, you know, the lettering's actually really well done, it's actually really nice. When you see the more updated new stuff where they can't be bothered, they're that lazy now, they can't even graffiti properly. Just kind of write it in. That's why it says it all really, let's be honest. Just step down on that. Oh, wait. Huh. No climbing. Oh, okay. There's loads of it here as well, look. Absolutely loads of lettering all carved into the stones, tons of it. Got a another doorway here, let's have a quick look. I'm assuming you can't go down, I don't think, no, okay. Oh, I see they've got some, what looks like, I wonder if that's where the jousting was supposed to be. But yeah, look, tons of graffiti in the walls all carved in. 1884. So obviously in the 1800s, they didn't care about damaging this this building, did they? And here we go, right, classic example. There's a modern one, or modernish, 2013, can't be bothered to actually do a decent job. Just painted on. There you go. Welcome to the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that's really nicely carved in it. Look at that. Huh. And again, another example of welcome to the 21st century. Sorry mate, I'm just going to go that way. This somebody's left a coffee cup just lying around, which is lovely. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, not surprised. There we go.
Who's Dave? That's Dave. Oh.
See, that's the beauty of having a mobile or any kind of camera, is that you actually see a space that you can't get through because there's like a big lock on it. And obviously you can't get through, but you can just put your phone through and you can maybe just nudge around the corner and just see a little bit more than what you're allowed to see. So, right, I'll work my way back down. Oh, I've got carvings all around. I've got one here as well, 1850. Yeah, we'll just work our way down. I'll try not to break my neck in the process while I'm filming and walking at the same time. Being a typical bloke, doing two things at once is not the easiest thing. Cool. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was good. Quite a few people milling around, so it was a bit difficult videoing, but I like spaces like this. This is where I'm the most happiest, actually. I mean, I adore being outside and obviously seeing the ruins, and the scale of it is really impressive. But I love being in spaces like this, which is more enclosed. More likely to, you know, pick something up or some kind of EVP or something when you're in these kind of spaces, especially when it's quieter. So yeah, pretty cool. So I can see quite a few people are walking down there, so I'm going to go and have a quick look in a minute and see what's down that bit. But yeah, you can see the stonework. I mean, actually I love it, the fireplace. Let me kind of see the carvings in the fireplace, which is pretty awesome. I like that. And there as well, look. That's pretty cool. I like when I'm doing my church kind of walkabout. You see a lot of this kind of stuff. Not always, obviously, but you know, the kind of like the fine carvings in the stone. So I'm not quite sure what's down here. I can see quite a few people are milling around out there, so we'll have a look. Just more ruins, I think, but not quite sure. Well, that's pretty interesting. Let's see it on the other side. So yeah, at this way I can see we've just got kind of just outer walls, more ruins around here, so nothing massive really, I don't think. I'm guessing that way's leading to the Edwardian Gardens, and that's just about where I've came from. So have a quick look down here and we'll just check it out. There's quite a few people around, so obviously I've got to switch my camera around a fair amount. But yeah, we just got these walls here and leading into the gardens that way, so pretty cool. So yeah, I've just worked my way back round, just come back up again. Luckily because I've been in that area, there's loads of people in there now, so luckily I don't need to do that again. So I think that's pretty much everything I've seen with the ruins. So both of the keep and obviously that section over there. So down this way we had the what looked like kind of like timber frame building. So I'm just going to head over there and go and check that out. But yeah, pretty awesome. So yeah, I can see the crowds dispersed a bit. They're not milling around as much as they were. So I'm assuming whatever was going on is probably ended now. Again, we've got some people which are in costume, which is pretty cool, I like that. So yeah, I'm just going to head over to that bit. There's a kind of a doorway over there, so I'm just going to go and check that out. So that's the way I came in, which is just over there. So I'm just going to head down here. I don't know if I can get past that we'll have a look. There's kind of like a bit of bunting, like a bit of bunting fencing up, so I'm just going to go and check it out and see. See, there's quite a few people going in this building over here, so I'm wondering if that's some kind of museum. So if I can get in and do a little bit of videoing, I will. We'll see. There's not really anybody going over that way though, so I can only assume that's kind of blocked off and you can't actually get in there. So, oh yeah, they've got some archery stuff again here, so I'm guessing that you probably can't do that. Well, this building is pretty cool though, look at that. Wow, that's pretty awesome, look at that. But yeah, they've got a doorway over there, so I'm gutted I can't go over there to have a look really, just to nosy and see what it is. So got some people here. I'm wondering if they're to do with the archery. I'm wondering if I can be cheeky and ask them and see if maybe I can go in there and actually do a little bit of video and whether they'd let me do it or not, but I bet they probably won't because it's all cordoned off. No, I don't think they'll bother. I don't think they will anyway, so there's nobody else around there, so I can't really see that they'd let me go videoing in there. It's a shame though, because whenever I see like some kind of doorway and it looks like it's all dark, I'm interested. I want to go and check it out, but I just don't think it's going to be an option, which is a real shame. I'd love to go in there and have a little nosy around, do a bit of videoing. Ah, there's more over that way. Another doorway. Damn. Oh well, maybe next time when they aren't doing jousting and that. So, but yeah, well, like I said, I've got a pass, so next time I come, I can check it out and have a look and see if maybe I can get into those areas as well. So, well, this building's cool. I like this. Really nice. As you can see, it's really busy. So, how much videoing I'm actually going to get done inside there, we shall see. But yeah, it is it's pretty busy, to say the least. But I'll get in, I'll have a look and see if I can actually get any done there. I'm assuming, like I said, it's going to be some kind of museum. I like the windows. They're pretty cool, aren't they? Look at that. And you know me and my obsession over windows. Oh, it's a tea shop. There's loads of people eating and drinking. So, right, okay, so tea room with a little bit of information. It's got a bit of signage here as well, so they've got some stuff. But overall, yeah, it seems to be it's a tea room, this section. I love the ceiling though. That is awesome. Look at that. So yeah, this is the other side of it, so that's where the tea room is. So I'm not really going to get much videoing done in there. I don't think people will want me videoing them while they're having a cup of tea and a piece of cake. So quite sure what this is, if it's anywhere we can get into, but I'm going to just go and check that out. So I'm going to knock the camera off for a minute, stop filming. I'm going to walk over there and we'll have a look and see if we can go in that or not. Yeah, again, I'm not sure if we can go in here. It's pretty cool though, look at this. saw like what looked like cottages and stuff, and there's a pub over there, but that's actually outside of the grounds, so that's the main road. Because Kenilworth, it's like quite a small little town, so that's the outside wall, which is over there. And we've got an ambulance here, and obviously the other side of the building, so yeah, I don't want to be filming around that bit. Right, we'll work my way around, have a look and see if we can actually get in. I don't think we can, I'll be surprised, which would be a real shame because it looks pretty cool. So we'll have a look, let's walk up and let's check it out. I've just given up not trying to get anybody on film now, because I'll just be swishing the camera around left, right and centre, and I'll be sending myself dizzy, to be honest. But interesting that these windows are actually bricked up here, which is strange. Look at that, all the way up. Same over there, you can see. So we've got some kind of, you can see some glass up there. Well, that's been bricked up as well, so I don't know whether that's more of a modern thing, maybe. This is the Gatehouse, apparently. So you can get inside, look. Yeah, the Gatehouse. From about 1650 until the mid-20th century, this Gatehouse was inhabited as a remarkable domestic residence, so that's pretty cool. Now obviously when I'm walking inside, there's loads of people around, so I'm just going to have to move my camera around as much as I can, but...
You're right. So all of that would have come out the Queen's outer chamber, if you bring it to her tower or whatever.
If I see a doorway, I've got to have a nosy. You can see they've got a lift here, but obviously that's modern. That's not from the 1600s. Saw this door here, and I could hear the handle rattling, and I was wondering what it was. And it was just a lady coming out of the toilet, which was quite funny. So. I love the costumes. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
Over the road, we have a lovely monastery, which was upgraded to abbey.
The Elizabethan bedchamber. You see how low these doorways are? They actually fit my height. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. It's awesome. Kind of a foreboding kind of crib here, or rocking, well, not rocking chair, but baby crib. Cool. I like that. Wow, this is pretty cool actually. I like this. This is awesome. The bedroom.
Yeah.
We've got some stairs we can walk up. Right, let's have a look. It says this way. Gosh, that's a lot of stairs.
Let me do it. Yeah, I'm going to get out. Thomas, I'm going to be 29 seconds. Yay!
Assuming that's just again where the lift is, and there's nothing really there. Yeah. So yeah, we've got obviously this is like the museum talking about the location. So we've got loads of kind of boards, information boards scattered around, loads of information and pictures on them and that. And there's display cabinets, as you can see here. Which is it's pretty interesting. I love it when you see these kind of like old doorways and that. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, it's pretty busy up here actually, so I'm not going to get much more video in, I think. It's actually pretty busy, there's a lot of people up here, but yeah, so like I said, there's just lots of information boards and there's things for the kids to do, which is quite interesting. Talking about the castle landscape. But yeah, so I'm going to head back down the stairs.
It's all finished. Brilliant, well done. Good job.
So yeah, it's pretty busy, to say the least. So I didn't want to get people on film unless I can help it. It's a bit difficult when you come to places like this, obviously in the daytime. Trying not to get people on camera. But.
Right, be careful down there.
I like the staircase. That's pretty cool.
I don't know that.
Let's call it £30.
So there you go. Yeah, we're back down on the ground floor again. So.
Yeah, I think that's where they've just gone. Yeah, it's on the right hand side when you go in. Yeah, just on the right.
So there we go. I'm going to head back out in a second. So I had a good look round. So that was really interesting to actually look at. Enjoyed that. But yeah, like I said, pretty busy. I think there's one room here I didn't check out, so I'm just going to go and do a little bit of video in them. There's nobody in here at the minute, so. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wood panelled room. This is pretty awesome. I like this. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah, it's not very often I get to actually film and you get to see these really kind of beautiful oak panelled rooms. You don't get to see it very often. Quite a rarity these days. A lot of the old buildings, a lot of the wood panelling like this has been torn out. So it's really nice to actually come and see it in the flesh, if you like. My dad was always obsessed with wood panelled rooms. He absolutely loved wood panelling. Absolutely obsessed with it. Even to the point that he actually made our lounge when I was a kid, all wood panels. He got old reclaimed timber and stuff, and wood panels that had been thrown out back in the day. And he actually reconstructed it and built it all, and he actually turned the lounge into a kind of a wood panelled room. So back in those days, you could get, like, if you went to, you know, kind of scrap merchants for wood and stuff, you could find panels like this that had just been thrown out. So yeah, he actually turned his lounge into it. Like I said, he loved wood panel rooms. Love this fireplace. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? Look at that.
It's not a church, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's just great.
Queen access. And little comforted body on it.
So there we go, back outside again. So yeah, that was pretty awesome building. I actually really like that. Enjoy walking around there. It's pretty cool. Portaloos, not so cool, not so interesting to look at, but obviously that's around the back. You don't want to be seeing the Portaloos, so. Got some nice gardens around here. See over there what looks like a kind of a miniature maze. That's pretty awesome. So I think that's about it. I think. Like I said, so that building, I loved it, but the fact it's a big tea room, which if I wanted a piece of cake and a cup of tea, which actually I really do at the moment, I actually really could kill for a piece of cake and a cup of tea, but I'm on my own. It looks a bit sad when you're actually sitting there on your own, but so yeah, so that's most of that is just a tea room, but it's still an awesome building though. Like I said, they've this building I absolutely loved. I enjoyed walking around there. That was brilliant. And of course the keep and the castle ruins, so which I really liked. Just see there's some ruins there actually. I'm just going to have a quick look at those, and then I'm probably going to start heading my way out.
Did you eat your whole family?
So you got the your ice cream van, of course, which everybody's queuing up at. So whoever's owning that's making a fortune at the minute. So trying to dodge around getting people on camera if I can help it. But so yeah, you got these little weird ruins that started around. So we've actually got some here in between people eating ice creams and having beverages. Kind of like scattered all over the place, which is quite interesting. So we'll have a quick look before I started heading on my way out. As always, we've got kind of a locked doorway, but with the old mobile phone I can get in there and have a look. That's interesting, look. So I'm not quite sure if this was a doorway and they've just kind of blocked it up. I'm guessing it probably was. So yeah, I think that's about it really. So I've had a look about just everywhere I can, checked all the ruins out and everything else. So I think it's probably time to head back to the entrance now. So we'll have a look and I'll do a bit of a conclusion. So yeah, it was good. It was definitely worth coming. I actually enjoyed it. I know I got over my initial gripe of having to pay nearly £4 extra, even though I'm an English Heritage member. That annoyed me a little bit. I didn't even get to see the jousting anyway, or whatever it was they were actually doing. So So I paid the extra and I still didn't see anything anyway. I heard it from afar while I was actually in checking the ruins out, but never mind. I've had me moan about it, so at least I'm forewarned for next time if they've ever got any events on outside of that. But I really enjoyed checking out like the keep. But I think my favourite bit out of the whole place, outside of the building with the oak panel walls, which I actually really enjoyed, was the bit where it was like the storerooms and that. Absolutely loved that. I really enjoyed that. You know, being in that quiet space where there was no visitors actually in there at that time, and I could actually do a little bit of video in, maybe, you know, I called out a little bit. Whether there'll be any response or not, I'll check the footage of course to find out. But I really enjoyed being in that particular area, being in that particular spot. That was actually really good. You know, the paranormal investigator side of me kind of kicked in. Again, I'm like annoyed at myself that I didn't have a K2 or anything, or, you know, I didn't even have my digital recorder, but at least I've got this new phone, so hopefully if the audio is really good on it, I might have caught something, you never know. But no, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's actually been it's been really good. There's quite a bit of space to cover, which I've actually been around now and seen everything. But no, I really enjoyed that. So it's a shame I couldn't actually have got in there. But next time I come, if they haven't got any events on or anything, I might be able to go and check those ruins out over there. But outside of that, that's the way I came in. That's the way I'm going out. But yeah, Kenilworth Castle. I didn't really go around the Elizabethan gardens because, if I'm being honest, it's not really my thing. So walking around and seeing pretty flowers and all that. If you know me and gardening, anything I touch just dies, so I'm not going to bother. So if I walk around, I'm a bit like Voldemort. If you walk around, everything will just like die around me. So I'm staying away from the gardens. I'm not bothering with them. But I came here to see the ruins. Came here to check the spaces out, and I've already done that now. So that's it. I think it's probably time for me to go. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way out here, and then I'll do a bit of a conclusion, an overall conclusion of the place, and then we'll finish the video. So yeah, there you go, Kenilworth Castle. Never been before, first time, so it's really good to try out this new camera on my phone anyway, and also finally use my English Heritage card. First time I've had it like for about nearly 8 months now. I've never actually even used it, so I say a year, but it was actually January when I actually got it. So I don't know why I got it in January, because most of their sites are not even open until April, so that was a complete waste. But if you actually think about it, even if I'd actually got it in April, it would have been April to April, so it doesn't matter how you work it, being the 12 months, it still works out the same anyway. But there is obviously a chunk of time when a lot of their sites are kind of closed and they're not actually open. So, but you know, you accept that. You get a 12-month pass, and they're not always available, and a lot of them are closed. But so that was a bit of a niggle I didn't know, so that kind of annoyed me a little bit, not realizing that most of their sites are not open until April. But we're like in the tail end of July now, going into August, and this is my very first one. I know I had the Kirby Muxloe castle kind of like, you know, kerfuffle with them being closed twice, by the way, twice. I actually was going to go this weekend and checked on the website, and they actually had a sign up saying, a notice on there saying that they were closed again. That's 2 times now. I don't think that place ever opens. I don't think I've ever actually been outside Kirby Muxloe Castle and it actually been open. So I actually think it's a lie. I don't think you can actually get in the place. But I'm very persistent. I'm quite a persistent person, so I will keep trying. But overall, I'm actually really glad and really pleased that I actually came here. Now, I know I moaned about the extra cost of £3.90 because they've got this jousting on and all the rest of it. I know I had a really good moan about it. Things like that really annoy me. But then I'm guessing if I checked the website and I'd actually checked for any events they had on, I'm sure then it would have been on that, and it probably would have told me about the additional charge. So as much as I'm moaning and complaining that as a member, an English Heritage member, I've had to pay extra on top to come and check this place out, even though I wasn't really interested in that event that we're actually doing. Even with that, that's on me, that's my fault, because I should have checked the website. But you know, there you go. So I have a moan about English heritage. They're kind of on my hit list at the minute, but on the other side of that, that's not their fault. So they're doing events, you know, at the end of the day, if you come here with your family and you want to see jousting and you want to see all that stuff, and you've got all these tents and you've got people dressed up in authentic costumes and all the rest of it, you know, and then there's me moaning and complaining about it like a right miserable git. Well, that's on me, so that's not on them. So I'm gonna wipe the slate clean with English heritage. This is my first one. I've loved it, really enjoyed walking around. I've got my band, so that cost me $3.90, so I'm going to keep that forever. But I've actually really enjoyed walking around and checking this place out. There's been some real highlights. I've really enjoyed that. So overall, I'm going to give it a massive kind of like thumbs up. I have really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to come back again. I think I will bring some equipment, so maybe later in the year when it gets a bit colder, weather's not so nice, perhaps then, you know, it won't be so busy. There's not going to be less in the way of tourists, and then I can bring some equipment and like my K2s and that, and I can actually try and go back to where that storage room was, you know, maybe call out a bit if there's no one in there and see if I actually get anything. So, you know, the paranormal investigator side of me is kind of kicking in when I see stuff like that. So I'm definitely interested to come back and check that. I will make sure I check the website though, to make sure they haven't actually got any events on, so I'm not having to pay out extra again. So I will check next time just to be on the safe side. But outside of that, no, I really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed walking around this place and checking it out for the first time. So yeah, it's been really good, interesting location, some really cool ruins. And there's definitely been some highlights, you know, the wood panelled wall. I actually sort of love that stuff. Said it reminds me of my dad. But yeah, really enjoyed it. It's really good. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the videos. I think I'm going to have to split this into 2 parts. It's just too long. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do.